and today we are looking at LRB Pan. I do have her at level 10 links. LRB Pan is getting an EZA very soon, and I thought it'd be good, I guess, to examine her potential before she gets her EZA. Several people have asked me to do this video right now, and I routinely do get people asking me to do level 10 link videos of units, you know, before their EZA, right? Because, like, for example, like Physical Cooler, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, I was just planning on doing level 10 links videos for them after their EZA, but people wanted to see what they're like right now, right? So here, today, we're going to jump in with LRB Pan. She's on a number of category teams. She's already good. This is a character, I grinded her up to link level 10 because I utilized her for things like, you know, Goku Family, Super Battle Road Challenge Road runs, and stuff like that. B-Pan is a very good sort of like difficult content character. Battlefield, Super Battle Road, she could be very good for these types of events and stages because she just is able to contribute in many different ways. She super attacks early, right? Capable of getting a 12 key super attack at 9 key and an 18 key super attack at 15 key. Obviously, that's good. She stuns on both of her super attacks. She recovers 33% of damage dealt. She has a high chance of reducing damage received by 55%. The way B-Pan's damage reduction works is that as soon as it activates, she has it for the entire turn. So every attack, she has a 50% chance of getting the damage reduction. Once it activates, it's active for good for the turn, right? So that's good. She, of course, has her active skill, which is dominantly powerful and is always hugely relevant for showcases. Her link set definitely is sort of wonky. But, like, you know, Saiyan Lineage, Shattering Limit, All in the Family, Legendary Power, you know, the Innocence GT, it's easy to activate a lot of her links. One thing that does really suck is the way Dokkan sort of defines the Peppy Gal category. I mean, I don't know. I presume it's characters that Roshi sort of pervs on or whatever, but, like, Pan not being on Peppy Gals, but Bra being on Peppy Gals is weird. And it does hurt that Pan has this Battlefield Diva link, but she's not on the Peppy Gal team, right? So, alright, let's go and jump in. We're starting out on this rotation with a lot of support right here. So, we'll be able to see what Pan's going to do. Again, we're getting, what are we getting? 40% attack and defense from Bojack, and we're getting 40% attack and defense from Topo. We'll be able to get her sort of like 18 key super attack here. Let's go ahead and see what damage she does. Again, she's just a very good utility unit. The stunning, the healing, the damage reduction, the link sets, right? Like, you know, for example, right, LRB Pan links up fairly well with Tech Ultimate Gohan, right? Sharing Saiyan Lineage and All in the Family. I mean, you're talking about 2 key, 5% attack, and 25% defense in total from those two links. Obviously very good for B-Pan to get extra defense, and then obviously Tech Ultimate Gohan as well. Right? Since, you know, that's his main job is defense, really. So, there are... Saiyan Lineage is one of the biggest increases of links from the link level update system. That becoming 2 key is really important, and it's just very relevant for a lot of different characters that have sort of released, right? Alright, I think I'll just go ahead and float off Bojack. I have LR, Goku, Trunks, and Pan right here. They, of course, link up fairly well with LRB Pan, right? I mean, I know they at least have GT, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power, and I think they have Saiyan Lineage as well. Again, Saiyan Lineage being a very, very powerful link. Wow, what was that? 5.6 from that? Yeah, this unit is good, right? Like, they're good, it's just they're highly limited. They're like, you know, LR Tapion or something like that, or Dokkan Fidel, where you just don't have a lot of spots to effectively utilize them. Okay. So this is a really good turn right here. So what we have is AGL Pan activates, I believe, 6 out of 7 links for LRB Pan, right? She also does give a attack buff on super attack. So we'll do that. I'll go ahead and pop B-Pan's active skill right here, which will go ahead and give us a massive boost for this turn. So let's go ahead and pop B-Pan's active skill real fast. Alright, so we get B-Pan's active skill. That gives a 33% attack buff for 1 turn. That, of course, is an active skill buff, so it's massive. It's just a huge upgrade. in the amount of damage we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and pop a shoe item real fast just to make sure we have 24 key for this rotation. And let's sort of see what B-Pan will do right here. Again, we're getting 40% support from God Topo. We're getting 6 out of 7 links active with AGL Pan, as well as the attack buff from AGL Pan Supering. So let's see what LRB Pan can do. 1.66. Now, obviously that damage is low, but again, you can't expect this unit to be perfect in every single way, right? Like, that attack stat, considering the fact that she recovers 33% of damage dealt as HP, I think is fairly solid, right? She has her damage reduction, stunning, like, she just does so much. It's like, I always say, like, I like when units hit at least a 2 million attack. Like, you gotta be at a 2 million attack stat or above, typically, right? But that's if a character is not really doing much besides just having defense and doing damage. Again, B-Pan has early supers, stun, damage reduction, healing, the active skill, okay, link set. Like, she contributes a lot and is very good for all of the difficult content, right? Is she good for any EZA events? Yeah, she is. She's good for several EZAs. There's the physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly EZA. There's Vegeta Jr., the physical base form Goku Black as well. So B-Pan even has 3 EZAs where she can contribute in to help you get Zenny, right? I want to start really highlighting that, I think, is EZAs you potentially can get Zenny from. All right, so let's see what B-Pan can do on this rotation right here. We are going to be able to get 24 key as well. Again, we have 6 out of 7 links with that AGL Pan. Defense at 94k. 94k defense is pretty solid considering she gets 55% damage reduction. Like, you know, she's comparable defensively to, like, AGL Tapion. Well, AGL Tapion, I guess, if he doesn't have any support and he has 0 links active. So, yeah, I don't know, because AGL Tapion, he can get up to, like, 200k defense. He can look really good. 1.25 right there still. That's not too bad. Again, her damage numbers themselves are low, but, like, she just healed 33% of that damage she did, you know, right, is healing. So, like, that, like, she just does so much in difficult content. And again, the way her damage reduction works, 50% chance every time she gets hit, but once it's active for the whole turn, right? So that could lead to events where Pan just gets absolutely bitch slapped for you. Or you could have runs where she seems like a defensive god and she's just completely tanking everything, right? It's just depending upon if you get that ability to activate or not. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Hybrid Saiyan / Savior team that Tech Ultimate Gohan can do. Again, I talk about this pretty frequently, but it's very easy to make Hybrid Saiyans look good. This team, you just have so many like support options and just characters that work in a variety of different situations very well that it's just very easy to make all these characters look good. B-Pan in particular does work rather well with a lot of different other Saiyan characters, like a lot of the Bras, Pans, Bra Pan. B-Pan, of course, will work fairly well with. I'll probably keep the 2 of them as a rotation. Bra is actually another character. If they give Bra an EZA, she is going to become actually one of the gods of this game for real, right? Like, she's on a bunch of teams that really could use, like, her getting a massive power buff. Sibling Bond, Youth, Vegeta Family, Peppy Gal, like, I would absolutely love for Bra to get a massive power buff. And she could help a lot of these female characters out, like, work really well. Alright, so we'll be able to get full key right here for LRB Pan. We have a lot of support on rotation, right? Our next run, we'll do a video where we're not just fully drenched in, like, mega colossal amounts of support. Don't worry. But, you know, I just kind of want to show what B-Pan is capable of, right? We're seeing her get some additionals as well. Like, it's difficult. How should you build B-Pan? B-Pan is actually sort of a difficult one because I feel like you could very easily make the justification for B-Pan for additionals, dodges, or crits for, like, what you'd want to build her for, right? Because she does recover 33% of damage dealt as HP, right? And then she has... What chance does she have to stun on her 12-key super attack? I think it's 25%, and then her 18-key has a 30% chance to stun, right? So, like, you know, if you go additionals with her, you're getting 2 chances to heal and potentially 2 chances to stun, right? If you go crits with her, you're maximizing your healing potential. If you go dodges, you can add dodge to her repertoire of, you know, healing and stunning and doing all this. Like, B-Pan actually works really well with everything. Looks like I prioritize additionals for her. Yeah, I do like the idea of additionals, because, again, you're getting multiple chances to stun, multiple chances to heal, right? I gave her some dodge equips, because this was very early on when some of the Super Battle Road stages came out, before I was too heavily link leveled with a lot of characters. So I was trying to sort of test B-Pan out in some of these difficult stages and get them done utilizing her, right? Okay, let's go ahead and continue on now. I just ended up going on like a huge tangent, but I felt like it was important to sort of talk about B-Pan and how you can operate with her hidden potential system. Because the thing about so many people ask me, like, oh, this character, what's the best build for this character, this character, this character? I would say a lot of times these builds for characters don't really matter as much as people think. Unless you're talking about, like, one of the Super Vegetos that counter, you absolutely must do full crit, or you are wasting, like what that character is built like, right? You go full crit for, like, counter Super Vegeto characters. You have to. Because, like, the main way they do damage is through countering, but they need to crit to really be doing good damage from those counters, right? That's, like, very important. And then, like, you know, some of the Gogetas, the characters that are super effective against all types, obviously with those characters, right, like, crits don't really add that much more damage, whereas an additional super would add a lot more damage. So you would want to go, in that situation, additional supers for those type of characters. But outside of some of those, like, examples, many characters, you go crits or additionals, so it doesn't really matter too much. I would say don't go full dodge, because, you know, for every 1 point of crit in the potential system, you have a 2% chance to crit. For every 1 point of additional in the potential system, you have a 2% chance to additional. But for every 1 point of dodge, you only get a 1% chance to dodge, right? So you are getting more value out of crits and additionals. I do still think it is good to get 1-3 dodge on the character, though, to give yourself the opportunity to dodge. I've had many runs, Super Battle Road no item runs, challenge runs, successfully saved from 3 dodge. People who hate on 3 dodge don't know what they're talking about. Like, they don't do it, and then they just say it's pointless. It'll never save you. But it does save you. Literally all the time, it saves you. By giving your character the chance to do it, you are really helping yourself out, right? Every character having 3 dodge, I think, is good. And obviously, you could say, like, I don't know, maybe like AGL UI Goku does not need 3 dodge or something. Sure, fine, right? Like, I'm not talking about him. But, like, you know, all these other normal characters, for sure. Alright, so let's see what damage our girl B-Pan is going to do right here. Again, so we have 40% support from Bra. B-Pan is, or excuse me, AGL Pan is going to do her little super attack right there, giving an attack buff. She doubles her. Please don't crit. If she crits, she's going to finish Keffel off. Just don't crit. Okay, very good. Double super attack was a double attack buff. 1.74. That's the highest number we've seen so far, right? For her, pretty good. That, of course, is with her active skill buff as well. Now, remember, the active skill buff is hugely powerful, mainly for characters that have monster start-of-turn attack buffs, right? So, for B-Pan, who literally has no attack buffs whatsoever from her own passive, it's not dramatically increasing her damage, right? B-Pan's active skill is great for, like, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who just gets 150% attack at the start of turn, right? I don't know, LR Jiren, who just has a bajillion attack at the start of turn. Those are the characters that really get enhanced and helped by LR B-Pan's active skill, more so than characters that get attack buff on their super attacks, right? That's sort of the way her active skill works. We'll get one more turn from her right here. And then again, maybe we'll go to, like, the youth team or Goku family or something like that. Wow, 2.71 from you, and you're giving... Dude, this Trunks is so good. Like, he is, like, a must-have. Like, he is so great. Like, that's so much... That Trunks just did that attack stat with no support. He was getting no other support himself. He just did that attack. Like, Gohan... I guess AGL Pan did double super last turn, right? Because she does give the 2-turn attack buff, but still, like, that's impressive. Now, I did talk about this as well right here. So, if we do this, that's all in the family and Saiyan lineage. Pretty good. So, like, you can rock Tech Ultimate Gohan and B-Pan sort of together, and they can work out fairly well. We've seen AGL Pan super attack first couple times. Let me go ahead and put LRB Pan first, just to get some variety in the numbers that we'll see right here. And let's see how well she does. All in all, LRB Pan is still solid, right? You can't expect her to pop out here and do 3 million attack stats and shit like that. But she is able to bring a lot to the, like it's like the table analogy I've used before. Like, she's putting like 10 things on the table, right? But like taking nothing off, right? Like, she doesn't really hurt the team. I mean, maybe Link's a little bit, depending upon your team build, right? Like, if you're running her with 6 prepared for battle Saiyans, she's not going to work that good, right? But like, if you're running her with some Saiyan lineage characters, some GT characters, B-Pan will work fairly well. Her ease, like, if they decide to do like a GT category or something, B-Pan will be able to be very valuable on a team like that. Especially if her active skill gets buffed, it's going to be crazy, dude. Alright, so now we're over here on a team that is not really covered in like 50 million support type units and stuff like that. Now, I did bring Super Saiyan 4 Goku specifically because, again, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is one of the characters who gets like the biggest, fattest buff from B-Pan's active skill. And I mean, his model looks very good right there. Like, his sprite compared to a lot of other characters, like, that Goku looks real. The Super Saiyan 4 looks really good. I can't wait. New Super Saiyan 4 and Dokkan. Oh! Yes, finally. You know, listen, fuck PyCon, fuck Videl, fuck Tapion. I'm ready for big Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4, the Saiyan power. That's what I'm here. Let's go. Vegito, Gogeta, Goku, Vegeta. That's what I want now. Give us one of these big daddy units right here. Look at that clenched fist. Goku ready to dominate. But anyway, I brought B-Pan here. We'll have a reasonable amount of links active on this rotation, right? Shattering Limit, Legendary Power, as well as GT. The only problem is getting all of these active. We're definitely going to absolutely, like, incinerate. Yeah, I'm actually probably just going to do this so we can actually get her an attack right here. So here is her, what is that, 13, 14, 15, 16 key super attack. See how much damage B-Pan does with a 16 key super. Defense at 41k. Not really that good. Again, 50% damage reduction can be solid enough, especially with her healing and her stunning and stuff like that, right? It's hard to say. I feel like what they should do when they EZA her is really just continue to mold her in her utility and defensive, right? Make her utility and defense better rather than giving her damage, I think would be ideal. So, like, maybe if they just... maybe if her damage reduction was permanent and didn't have a chance to it, so just 55% damage reduction, maybe give her a 30% chance to dodge as well, and then maybe just give her like a 70% defensive buff, 80% defense, something, 100% defense at the start of turn. Honestly, that's all she needs. Like, they give her that, and she's a bad girl. Like, that, she would be crazy in that situation, right? Because she just becomes a defensive god, which it's sort of like, it seems as like that's her intended role anyway, right? They even potentially could, like, maybe, oh, we get the super attack counter, nice. They could buff her 18 key super attack to maybe a high chance to stun. Her 12 key super attack could become medium chance to stun, right? Like, things like that definitely could happen, which would be very, very good for this B-Pan just being good, right? She doesn't need to be Dominator of the Universe, 5 million attack stats. This is a different type of unit, and I do think she's very valuable. She's free to play. 100%, like, there's characters that are like, yeah, they're free to play with air quotations, and characters who are actually free to play, right? Now, LRB-Pan is a character I would say who is actually free to play, although it does take, like, weeks to grind her, only because the event can only be done, like, once per week, right? That's the only thing with her. Okay, so her and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, what do they share? They have GT as well as Legendary Power. So again, we can get a bunch of links active. I'm going to have Goku in the first slot super attacking right there. So again, we have a number of links for B-Pan. I'll go ahead and pop her active skill, right? Because, yeah, it is sort of like a support type buff, but it's her own buff, right? So we'll go ahead and pop that and see any extra damage she might then provide. Let's go ahead and pop that. That is going to get her 18 key super attack one more time. And then see the level of damage that she could do right here. Again, B-Pan is a very good character. Even right now, I don't know if I would say she's underrated, because I don't really see people saying B-Pan sucks, B-Pan shitty. Like, I don't really see that, so I can't call her underrated. but she definitely might be a little bit more useful than like maybe some new players realize, or even some longtime players realize. You can use B-Pan on some of these major Saiyan teams, and she can get the job done, right? Again, if you run her with a bunch of full prepared for battle Saiyans, she's probably not going to look the greatest, the most impressive ever, but you certainly can get the job done with our girl B-Pan, right? So, I don't know. I guess I'll just finish up here. I mean, there's not really too much else to look at with her. Like, you know, we gave a good look at what she's like with support. Like, here we are, you know, we don't really have, like, a shit ton of supports on this team, right? We're sort of just seeing, like, her raw numbers, her raw potential when it's sort of just her. We'll give her this one more attack stat right here, and then we'll probably finish up. Again, she is going to work better with Ultimate Gohan units. You know, here we're doing pretty good. Legendary Power, GT, all in the family, and Saiyan lineage, right? STR Ultimate Gohan, another character, by the way. He's giving a massive defensive support to B-Pan right there. And then she, of course, has all in the family, big defensive link. STR Ultimate Gohan is actually another character who his EZA is going to make him wild, dude. STR Ultimate Gohan is actually one of the characters I most want to see his EZA. Like, he is going to be fairly powerful with that. So, all right, let's do this one last turn, and then we'll finish up. Let's see how much damage she is going to pop out right here. STR Ultimate Gohan is actually a character. I have to grind his links up. I got to get him ready for a potential EZA. A lot of those OG category leaders, right? Physical Omega, STR Ultimate Gohan, in Angel Golden Frieza, STR Rose, kind of released in that time, Physical Super Vegito. I don't have any of them at link level 10, because those are just characters that I never really use or run anymore. So I got to get them done for sure. So again, there we go. There is our girl LRB Pan. Let me know what you guys think of LRB Pan. Again, I would say right now she is actually a fairly good unit. I don't know that I would say underrated, because people do know how good LRB Pan is, right? So thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch y'all next time. And hey, we'll see her EZA, man. Whew! I'm excited. You know, if we get like a Black Star Dragon Ball Saga / Baby Saga category, or like a GT category or something like that, this B-Pan really might be like a must run practically on that team. It's going to be very exciting for sure.